Brexiteer bin Habib attacked Boris Johnson and accused the Prime Minister of failing Britons as he claimed a no-deal Brexit was no longer possible. Former Brexit Party MEP bin Habib argued the UK was essentially stuck in its attempt to leave the European Union. During an interview with Express.co.uk, Mr. Habib insisted the UK was tied indefinitely to the withdrawal agreement the EU leaders and Boris Johnson had signed. He added a no-deal Brexit would allow the UK to cleanly break away from the European Union. However, he said, this would not be possible without breaking the terms of the withdrawal agreement and passing through the Internal Market Bill. Mr. Habib said, there are two things to say. The first is that we cannot now have a no-deal without Boris Johnson denouncing or repudiating the withdrawal agreement. This is because that agreement has long-term binding impacts on the United Kingdom. We have a deal of some description from which we simply cannot escape. Mr. Habib then argued why he believed the initially agreed withdrawal agreement was bad for Britain. He continued, there is nothing good in the withdrawal agreement and its associated political declaration, nothing good from the UK's perspective. I am sure the Daily Express readers know it includes something called the Northern Irish Protocol, which essentially puts a border down the Irish Sea, commits Northern Ireland to EU state aid law. This means that as EU state aid laws change, Northern Ireland has to adopt them. Because Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom, that will have blowback into the rest of the UK. Mr. Habib concluded that at this stage, the UK was trapped and could not easily experience all the benefits of Brexit. He said, we are already stuck, to some extent, in the gravitational pull of the European Union. It was this recognition that forced the Prime Minister to bring forward the Internal Market Bill to try and unpick the international commitments he has made to the EU by overriding it through domestic law. The Internal Market Bill has very much hit the skids in many respects as the Prime Minister could only get it through the House of Commons. It has now gone through the House of Lords and faced a great wave of criticism. The pressure has continued to mount for the UK and EU as an agreement has not yet been made on the future relationship between the pair. Following prominent Brexiteer Dominic Cummings' resignation, concerns have been sparked that Boris Johnson could be about to cave to the EU and their Brexit demands.